We've learned a police department in Coweta County is investigating after a suspicious Facebook post warning of a clown that wants kids. CBS 46's Adam Harding live in Noonan tonight. It's another one you'll see only right here. Adam, what more can you tell us?
You know, Sharon, people who live here are angry and scared after this Facebook profile started making the rounds. And Sharon, here's exactly why. Right in the profile, he calls himself the Noonan clown who wants kids and all. Police tell me they're going through some of these recent posts, and why we're here, it says so online. 10 p.m. sharp at the Highland Apartments. This is exactly where we are. And families tonight say they're concerned for their kids' safety. As kids get off the school bus today, parents say they're keeping a closer eye on them.
Come on. Come back this way. Stay on that side. When you got something out here trying to attack your children, you got to be out here every minute to watch them.
And looking out for any signs of a clown lurking around the city of Noonan.
There's a lot of stuff going on in Noonan, but when it starts coming about clowns jumping out on kids, snatching kids, stuff like that, every parent needs to be aware.
Come on. Look, go back up that way. They very frightened. It's going to be to a point where kids don't want to come outside because they got clowns out here trying to attack them and do God knows what to them.
I am Robert, Noonan, Georgia, scare clown. If I see you, I will get you. I want kids and all. Don't say you wasn't warned.
We show neighbors the creepy clown Facebook post that's caught the attention of local police. What's your first reaction to that?
I'm actually worried about our youth. This is not a joke. You know, there's a lot of sick guys out there.
Coweta County, now the latest area dealing with this clown craze.
Back here, like he will come like it's a whole path right here that releads through all these woods.
Reese Snelling's apartment complex, one of several locations in the city the clown directly referenced online.
I kind of thought it was a joke, you know what I'm saying, because there are childish people around here, but it's going too far. But this clown has got to go. It's got to go.
The news comes only a day after Troup County deputies arrested this pair. They're accused of lying to police about clowns trying to lure young children into a van.
If it's a clown, he need to go do parties, not try to take our kids, because we're going to beat them down over up in here.
Sharon and Ben, strong reaction, and police here in Coweta County tell me they're taking these Facebook posts incredibly seriously, given the recent surge in all of these clown reported sightings. As for any charges, police tell me they haven't ruled those out, but right now they're still trying to find the guy and see if he really is a resident here in Noonan. Live in Coweta County, I'm Adam Harding, CBS 46 News.
Adam, thank you. Reports of clown scares, they're popping up, as we said, across the state now. Media reports say 2 instances were at school bus stops in Macon and McDuffie County. In Augusta, there have been reports of a man in a clown mask. In Athens, Clark County, a group in clown mask is allegedly terrorizing area kids. Now, in Georgia, it is illegal to wear a mask, hood, or any other device that conceals the person's identity. That's while in public or on private property without the owner's permission. Ben?
Well, the Spalding County Sheriff's Office hopes you recognize the men in these 2 sketches. Take a look. They were in a white truck that followed a woman last Friday. At one point, the woman says the man with the longer hair got out at a red light and tried to open her car door. The woman says that at another light, he flashed a gun. The woman says that the men stopped following her when she reached a church parking lot where there were other people there. All new at 6, a woman behind a series of robberies in Metro Atlanta. Surveillance video showing that she doesn't make a big scene when she's coming in the door, but she is reportedly armed and dangerous. Right now, Conyers and DeKalb police, they are looking for the serial robber hitting stores covered in all black. They say she's responsible for holding up 3 pharmacies. CBS 46's Vince Sims is live in DeKalb with why this is so alarming, Vince.
Well, yes, the fact that she's waving a gun around in this video is the most alarming fact of this. But I've been talking with DeKalb police and Conyers police, and they tell me it's not a crime that they normally see a woman committing, and they believe she may be pregnant.
Oh, wow.
Take a look at this surveillance video. It shows a woman waving a gun inside the CVS store on Candler Road in DeKalb County.
I think it's very ironic, man, that you would find a female robbing, stores and things of that sort.
She robs the store while holding the cashier and a security guard at gunpoint.
She pulls the revolver out. She points it directly at the cashier. She even pulls the hammer back on the revolver. And all of this is done in front of a security guard.
Sergeant Kim Lucas tells tells me the same woman, believed to be in her 20s and possibly pregnant, robbed 2 CVS's in DeKalb County and this Walgreens in Conyers. She was calm and didn't show a gun, but was threatening.
She demanded cash out of the register and said she would, in fact, kill the cashier if she did not comply with her demands.
I went to the Walgreens where I learned employees are now told to stay together at closing time.
You're usually looking for a male figure that's doing some robbing and things like that. But, you know, today, boy, with today and the way society is going, you know, you never can tell who's going to be doing what next.
I confirmed from the FBI, robberies by women are rare. In 2014, there were more than 74,000 robberies committed in the United States. 86% were committed by men. Only 13.9% were committed by women.
There is no reason to be sympathetic behind anyone robbing anyone. You know, you never know, man. Could be for her kids. She may have rent. You know, there's no probably telling no reason why. You know, and then it could be drugs, man. Drugs makes a lot of people do a lot of crazy things.
But there's really no excuses, no reasons for pointing a gun at someone and robbing them. That's the reason DeKalb County Police and Conyers Police are working together on this case. Conyers and the Crime Stoppers are offering up a $5,000 reward for information leading to that woman's arrest. Reporting live in DeKalb County, I'm Vince Sims, CBS 46 News.
Well, here's what we're tracking if you're headed out and about getting plans for the weekend. A storm system currently over the high plains is headed our way. I'll tell you all about that. Could tropical moisture tag team with that storm system, or will our drought woes continue? And if so, how long? I'll have details coming up on the full forecast in just a little bit from now. Sharon?
Jim, thanks. Now to a developing story, a deadly accident involving an off-duty Atlanta police officer. The passenger in Sean Jones Jr.'s car was buried today, and friends of that man named Ramesh Attai want to know if he was a victim of what witnesses call a street racing accident. Attai was in a Dodge Challenger that crashed into the stone wall of an office building on Peachtree Street. The Georgia State Patrol has now taken over that investigation. We're keeping up with the latest developments in the malice murder trial of Justin Ross Harris. The 4th day of jury selection just wrapped up.
Now, the judge moved the trial from Cobb County to Brunswick because of the pretrial publicity here at home. Attorneys have now questioned 23 potential jurors. We will know by tomorrow how many of them have made it into that pool, but until then, jurors are facing difficult questions.
There was a couple of questions dealing with children. One of them dealt with the sudden death of a child. And we're not trying to pry or anything like that, but if you don't mind discussing it, then I'd like to follow up on that. If you'd prefer, we can do it in a more private setting.
I can discuss it. My wife and I have had 3 children prematurely.
Okay.
That were still born.
I'm sorry to hear that. I know that's difficult to deal with.
When jury selection continues tomorrow, it is expected to wrap up by next week. There is a new push underway to help prevent children from dying in hot cars. 29 kids have died in hot cars this year alone. A group of lawmakers, they want to require automakers to install technology like you heard just there. It alerts the driver if a passenger is still in the back seat. Lawmakers hope to pass the Hot Cars Act before the end of the year. Stay with CBS 46 for updates on the legislation and the Justin Ross Harris trial. You can find it all online at CBS46.com.
A start on a new life. We'll explain how technology is helping refugees from around the world call Georgia home.
And Atlanta native Hines Ward played his last NFL game in 2012. The prestigious honor he could get for his accomplishments on the field.
Thursday night football is back on CBS 46. Tonight, the New York Jets take on the Buffalo Bills. The game starts at 8:25. The pregame show, that starts at 7:30. And after the game, CBS 46 News at 11.
And here's a live look at the sun shining brightly right above downtown Atlanta. Don't ever look into the sun, kids. You're watching CBS 46 News at 6.